Good morning, friends. Hi. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm on my way to the office. I came up here and I hadn't planned on coming up here, but I just really had the urgency to make this little video. I'm trying to make this as short as I can because I'm in the car. I know y'all don't really want to see this. I'm in the car all the time, but hey. So I've been doing a lot of like studying and reading and praying, and just really like refocusing my life. And one common theme for me since last year has been Do It Afraid. Meaning, like, it may be uncomfortable, it may be scary, but do it anyway. Do it afraid. You may be afraid, but do it anyway. And I don't know, it's been, let's see, almost 6 months, and I had to do something that I was really afraid to do. But the Lord just kept telling me, do it afraid. And so I did. I stepped out on faith and I just believed God, not knowing how things would work out, not knowing what was ahead of me. Just like going into it blindly, which is really scary for me because I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I'm like a planner. I need to know, okay, this is happening this day, this time. We got 10 minutes to do this, and then we have to be here by the, like, that's me. And it could be my line of work. I have to be pretty organized, so maybe that's what it is. But not knowing, taking those risks, that leap of faith, freaked me out because it's so out of my comfort zone. But God was saying, don't let comfort kill your calling. And that was major to me. I'm sorry for the sun back there. Don't let comfort kill your calling. So I was like, okay, Lord, okay. I hear you. And so, y'all, I'm sorry about the sun behind me. So last year, towards the end of last year, like October, I had to do something. I had to make a move. And it was very scary for me. I was coming out of a comfortable place, a comfortable situation, relationship, and just had to make major changes and major moves. And I think it was so scary because it not only affected me, but it also affected my baby. And I had just had my baby in April last year. So it was a lot. I went, back and forth a lot, asking God, are you sure, God? Are you saying this? Are you really telling me to leave? Are you telling me? I did that for months. I would say from June of last year up until October last year, I kept going back and forth, asking God, questioning God, like, is this you? You really, is this really you? Am I really hearing this right? And we do that sometimes, knowing good and well it was him. It is him urging you. And I would get like, he's sending me messages left and right. Here, girl, here. I'm telling you now. And I'm just still in my own little bubble. Like, are you sure? Is that? I don't know. That's probably just me talking. And we do that a lot. If we're honest with ourselves, we kind of question it. If this is God, show me a sign. Okay, and God, I done sent you like 15 signs. When are you really gonna pay attention? Like, when are you gonna do what I asked you to do? And I don't know if y'all have seen that little it's like a little cartoon drawing where a little girl has this little teddy bear. Oh, this is so annoying. She has a little teddy bear, and she has her holding on to that teddy bear so tight. And God is in front of her. He's kneeled down in front of her, and he's like, I'm sorry. I didn't want to do the video, for one, because of the lighting. But then that was just going to be an excuse for me to never do it. So I just went ahead and did it. So if you could get past that, that would be great. If not, I understand. But anyway, so the little girl was holding on really tight to her teddy bear, and the Lord was kneeling in front of her, and behind his back he had a huge teddy bear. So the caption was saying, the little girl was saying, "But Lord, I love this so much. I love it so much." She was holding it so tight. "I love it so much." And God was kneeling in front of her, and it was powerful. He was right there on her level. He was kneeling right in front of her. So we got down to her level with the big teddy bear behind his back, and he said, "But I have something better. You gotta trust me." He's like, "Just trust me." That's what the caption was. So that spoke to me, because I'm like, excuse me, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much what I struggle with a lot, because I'm like, well, I'm comfortable here. I have this here. I have that here. What if I do this, God, and everything just goes crazy, and I can't make it. I can't, and you kind of just send yourself. You go spiraling. You just go off on a tangent, and you just get all these reasons in your head as to why you can't do this, or why this won't work, and why I have to stay here, and why I have to do this, and why you have to stay comfortable. Well, God is asking you to stretch. Like, he's asking you to just trust me. And so a lot of scriptures that I was reading, like Philippians 4 is one of my favorites. Be anxious for nothing, meaning don't worry about nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's okay. Be anxious for nothing, but in all things through prayer and supplication, make your requests known unto God. And so that's one of my favorite scriptures, and I have to go to it regularly because I can get in my own head a lot. And then, in James, when he was like, "Cast all your cares upon me, for I care for you." Meaning, Tanya, I'm not asking you to figure nothing out. I'm just asking you to trust me. This is something that worries you. This is something that you're caring about. Cast it on to me. I got this. Like, I got you. And I heard God so clearly, and what ultimately made me, make my choice, which I'll go into probably in another video. I don't want to go to it here, but I ultimately made my choice because I was driving down the road. I was coming from Greenville one day back home to Raleigh, and I just heard the Lord so clear tell me, "I got you. I am your provider. I will make this happen for you." Like, it was just so profound. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, I was like, oh wow, okay. And it's like, "I will be your comfort." Meaning, he was just telling me, "I got you. Like, let's do this. I got you." And that ultimately made me change my thoughts and put the anxiety down and put the worry down and put the cares down and just say, "Okay, God, I trust you. Why wouldn't I? You know the blueprint of my life. You made me. You knew me." Like in Jeremiah, you knew me before I was even formed in my mother's womb. You know the plans you have for my life. Why wouldn't I trust you? So, do it afraid. Because I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it was easy for me to do, because it wasn't. Having to make those life changes was hard. Very hard. One of the hardest things I've had to do was one of the biggest decisions, one of the biggest contemplations that I've ever had to make. But I did it, and I did it afraid. And so, like, I'm just telling you, I'm just here basically to encourage someone. I'm not sure who will see this. I don't know, or who needs to even hear it. But you're hearing it for something, for some reason. God urged me to make it today, so I am. And just know that when you trust God and you give it to Him, just know that He got your back. Just know He won't let you fail. He won't let you fall. If you do fall, guess who's gonna catch you? Put you right back. God. He got this. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, that's pretty much what I had to say. Do it afraid. Step out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to stretch. You know, God doesn't live in comfort. I mean, you'll have some seasons where you're comfortable, of course. You know, things are going good. Oh, I've been there. I've had seasons like that. I'm lit. I'm good. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm fine. Then you get them seasons where God is like, okay, that's enough. I need you to go higher. Time for you to do this. Because comfort is going to kill your calling. I need you to come up a little higher. And those, woo, that's scary. But yeah, like I said, comfort kills your calling. Do it afraid. Those are just the big messages that keep flashing in my head and in my heart. So I just wanted to encourage someone. So let me know that you made it to this video. Leave me a heart in the comment or leave me an encouraging word. I hope this is encouraging to someone. But yeah, we got this, y'all. It's 2021. 2020, you know, broke my heart a little bit, but it also fixed my vision, and that's what I needed, you know, and God already knew that. So sometimes God has to make things happen so that you'll move. God has to, he might have to break your heart a little bit. He might have to push you out a little bit just so you'll do it, you know. It's not that he's being mean or spiteful or, no, he knows what's best for you, and he's trying to get you to that better space. So you just trust him and give it all to him. And I mean, that's so freeing because I have so much more peace in my spirit and in my heart. I'm able to like get my joy back and my peace back. And that's something that I have always prayed and asked God for, because when you're struggling in your mind and in your heart and you're trying to figure out, what do I do? That's stressful. Like, it's really stressful, and it weighs down on you physically, mentally, even spiritually, because you start to even wonder, like, am I even hearing God? Am I even in the right space with God? He probably don't even want to talk to me. He probably ain't even hearing me. And I mean, if you're honest, you get like that sometimes. I know I have. I'm like, I don't know if God is even, he probably ain't even trying to hear me right now, because I haven't been bed. Like, I haven't been doing everything he wanted me to do. I haven't been the best. I don't pray as much as I used to. I don't read as much as I don't spend a lot of time with him like I used to. And I mean, I got into that space like, God ain't listening to me. But that's the trick of the enemy. And he wants you to feel just like that. So that way, you ain't gonna worry about praying and reading, because God ain't worried about you anyway. Stop it. Stop it. That's the trick of the enemy. God is right there where you left him. He ain't never leave you. He right there where you left him. Right there with you. Just pick it back up, God. Like, it don't even matter. Like, driving to work. I have a pretty long commute in the mornings and in the afternoons. And so I use that time for like meditation, praying, and just talking to God, listening to my podcast, listening to sermons, inspirational messages. When I get home at night, if I have time, after Cohen goes to sleep, I read my book. One that I've been reading a lot is The Ferocious Prayer Warrior by Cora Jakes Coleman. I've also been reading Do It Afraid by Joyce Meyer. And then my auntie, she gifted me this chicken soup for the mother's soul. I've been reading that too, and it has a lot of inspirational messages. So what I'm saying is, even little things here and there throughout your day, sprinkle some here, sprinkle some there. I'm walking to the building, sprinkling a little prayer. Lord, I thank you for this day. That is going to be great. Thank you for getting me here safely. Thank you for being with me all day long. Amen. Period. What was that, like 5 seconds? Like, I just sprinkle him. I just sprinkle him throughout my entire day, from start to finish. And it definitely helps you, it's because you're in communion with him. You have a relationship with him. It's not just one 3-hour prayer session on my face. Oh God, no, it don't take all that. That's good, but it don't take all that. Like, God, he's your father. He's your good father. He knows you. He knows, oh, this is Tammy. Oh, this is my daughter. And she's going to come. She's coming to me. And we're just going to talk. We're just talking. We're just chilling. She's pretty chill. You know what I'm saying? So I just encourage you guys to don't let the enemy stop you. Get out of your head, get out of your thoughts, and let the Lord lead you, because he won't steer you wrong. He got you. So do it afraid. Do it afraid. I love y'all. Have a great day. Bye.